What is up, world? Man, welcome back to the Toker's Den. I'm Lee, and in this one, we're doing another testimonial. We're going to be talking about, as the title says, growing up fatherless. You know, if you've been around here long enough, you know that I got taken away from my mom when I was 2. She had me when she was 14. Got thrown straight into foster care, group homes, all that shit. You know, went through over like 7 foster homes before I was 10. Many group homes, mental institutions and shit like that because, you know, I was acting up as a kid because I saw my peers going back to mom, dad, sister, cousin, someone who loved them, but I'm going back to people who are basically being paid to take care of me, and then they're abusing me and shit like that, you know. And not having a dad growing up was like, not having a father was fucking really detrimental to me, like for real, like, okay, so, you know, I never saw him. He was gone before I was even born. You know, my mom had me when she was 14, so it's like, yo, that was that. And that's in the South, in North Carolina, so you already know how that shit is. And in the trailer park, too, like, for real. So, you know, growing up not having a dad, I didn't really have anyone there to fucking teach me things that I really needed. Like, I got homies, man. They know how to work on cars and how to do all this shit, you know? And it was because they had a dad there to teach them. You know, little Johnny had a dad to go teach him how to fucking work on the car on the weekends. Or dad went out to teach him all these things, fishing, hunting, you know, all this shit. A lot of the stuff I really had to learn on my own. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of stuff, sex, fucking, you know, right and wrong, and that came on later in life, like in my 20s and 30s, like for real, because, you know, had I had a dad, I wouldn't have went to fucking prison all the times I did, I wouldn't have went to jail all the motherfucking times I did, I wouldn't have fucking been homeless, I wouldn't have fucking fucked up my life so many fucking ways, yo, like dead ass, burnt so many motherfucking bridges. Like, having a father figure really means something. Like, let me tell you something, spare the rod, spoil the child. I deserve to get spanked a lot as a kid, all right? But I also got abused. Like, I know the difference between abuse and spankings. I've been beat with switches, brooms, fucking shoes, cast iron stoves, belts, iron motherfucking whatever. It's like, I've been hit with all kinds of things with my mom whenever she would have me for like the weekends and whatnot. The Department of Social Services or Child Protective Services, whatever you want to call it, will let me come home for the weekend sometimes to spend time with my mom. And she'll just flip out on me, man. She'll start speaking in tongues and shit, putting holy oil on my forehead, saying she's casting demons out of me and all that, yo. And it was crazy as fuck. But, you know, having a dad would have really meant something to me. Like, my dad, okay, now I have a stepfather that's, you know, the dad of my 3 younger brothers, because I'm the oldest one. So, you know, they have their dad, and he was kind of in the scene every now and again whenever I was fucking coming around for the weekends or shit like that, or whenever there was some time where the Department of Social Services couldn't find anywhere for me to stay. So they had to, like, go to my mom and be like, hey, you know, we can find nowhere for him to go. He has to stay with you until we can find another placement for him. And that's pretty fucked up for a kid to be standing there beside a social worker looking at your mother, having to ask her, basically beg her to motherfucking take you in so they can find another place for you. That's some fucked up shit. That still weighs on me today. Like, I have night terrors, like, from that shit, yo. Like, dead ass. I'm all types of fucked up from it, you know? So that's why I do this. That's why I want to talk about this, because I know there's other people out there that grew up without a father, and it really hurts, man. Seeing other kids at school having a dad, seeing other kids going back to someone who loves them and whatnot, being able to have that fucking connection with your dad, being able to, whatever it may be, hunting, fishing, going bowling, fucking throwing baseballs, football, fucking playing video games, whatever it may be, wrestling with a motherfucker, whatever it may be, yo, just having that dad there, that relationship that you would have from a loving father, you know, that you don't have to feel, or even just having a dad who's there. Like, some kids have a dad who's there, man, that motherfucker's absent. Like, you might as well not even have a dad. Like, for real, because the way that some of these dads are out here, like, motherfuckers are like, ooh-wee, man. So, I mean, y'all can understand it. Sitting there beating your chest, wondering why daddy don't motherfucking love you or pay attention to you or want to accept you for who you are and all that type shit. Or even scared to fucking tell your parents who you really are because you're afraid that they're going to ostracize you, kick you out the motherfucking house. You're going to be homeless. So you motherfucking hide who you really are. And you just motherfucking want to just cut yourself every day and just beat your fucking self up and just fucking just scream inside, yo. And that's some real ass shit. Let me tell you something, you know. So I understand it. Even if you got a dad, it's like, shit, you might as well not even have one. You know what I mean? And I can understand that. So, hey, man, let me tell you something. Shit's real. Alright? There was many times I would have loved to have had a father, man. Like when I was playing football as a kid, you know, or getting ready to do some stupid ass shit when I was getting ready to do some stupid ass shit. It would have been nice to have a dad to call up and be like, hey, you know, am I getting ready to fuck up? What the fuck am I getting ready to do? Is this stupid what I'm getting ready to do, Dad? You know, because I've been to prison 3 times. Like I have like so many felonies on my record, you know, and I'm not proud of this. I'm not proud of it at all. But I have so many motherfucking felonies on my record. I have so many motherfucking misdemeanors on my record too, yo. Like dead ass. I've been to jail so many motherfucking times in my 20s. Like ooh-wee, man. Crazy as fuck. So I don't understand it, man. I really don't. You know, some people will have a dad out there and they just motherfucking, you know, take it for granted. Like for real, some people just take their parents for granted. And I mean, my mom's on trial for like murder, for killing her other husband, not our stepdad. Okay, not my stepdad, not my brother's dad, but the one that she married after him. She's on trial right now for fucking shooting him, killing him. She got drunk, drove across the motherfucking state lines from North Carolina to South Carolina, shot his ass at his sister's house, killed him. Damn. Like, so I'm telling you, man, like my mom's going to be going away to prison. I don't have a fucking dad. So it's pretty fucked up, man, the shit that's going through my motherfucking head, yo. And you wonder why. I just get on here to try to help people because it's everyday, motherfucker. I've been wanting to motherfucking slit my motherfucking wrist. For real, for real. But sometimes I take a rubber band, pop myself, or I goddamn take some ice and rub that shit across my motherfucking arm. Because it's just any moment I can motherfucking just flip the fuck out and just hurt myself over the fucking shit that just goes through my motherfucking brain with these motherfucking demons on my shoulder just fucking causing me this pain. You know what I mean? That shit's so fucked up. And every day I just try to go down this road and I want to hit my knees and I just want to let's fold out. But I don't because I know there's going to be a way out. You know what I mean? So I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep talking about what's going on in my life, yo. So, hey, you got a father, yo, go hug your father. Go hug him, yo. Tell him you love him like dead ass. Be grateful for the dad that you got. Alright? And even if your dad's like maybe a piece of shit or some shit, something like that, yo, still be grateful he's around. And you know him, and you got the opportunity to motherfucking try to, like, talk some sense maybe in your dad's head. You know what I mean? Like, if I had a fucking dad and he was fucked up, like, I'd realize talk some shit into my dad's head. Like, try to, anyway. You know what I mean? All they can do is listen and just say, hey, no, and whatnot, and just move the fuck on. So, it is what it is, yo. I wish I just had a dad, man, like, dead ass, but that's just the way it is. I didn't have any of that shit. No one to play with as a kid like that, man. I was just being passed around foster homes, and some of them, even some of the foster dads I had were abusive as fuck. Y'all had some that would beat me, made me eat my own puke. Like I'm some serious ass shit, yo. Like dead ass. For real. Make me stay out in the motherfucking car all alone in the middle of the night as a punishment for hours on end. Make me stand in a fucking corner on one leg for hours on end. Make me do all kinds of motherfucking Cinderella ass shit, dude. Like you the raggedy ass stepchild. We just getting money for you, all right? And we're gonna take all the money that's for you and we're gonna give it to our kids, and they're gonna be able to go off, you know, wear the nice clothes to school, you know, and have the nice shoes. And we're gonna give you the hand-me-downs, you know what I mean? I mean, that's what happened a lot of times. The money that was meant for me, because I was a welfare kid, because I was a ward of the state. They took me away from my mom when I was 2, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, fuck. You know, I had money that was supposed to be for me. Like $400 a fucking month I got that was for me. Just for my clothes and, you know, whatever I needed. Anything like that, you know what I mean? And they motherfucking would spend that shit. Like, it's fucked up. But it is what it is, you know? So, karma's a bitch. Would have been real nice to have a dad. No, but so if you're going through that shit, man, you don't have a father, you struggle with that, yo, just know you're not alone. Alright? I've been through it, and I'm still going through it now. Even as a grown man right now, you know, there's many instances in my life where I would like to just tap in and just say, hey, dad, you know, hey, man, can I get your input on some shit right now? Like, I'm going through a hard time right now, like, for real, and I really need your input. Like, because I'm probably going to go off the wall and do some crazy ass shit. You know what I mean? But I didn't. I had to fucking go through a whole lot of dumb fucking shit. Like, for real. So, let's get it in, man. I'm going to take a dab before we get up out of here. Be grateful you have a father if you got it. Like, for real. And if you don't, then I know your pain. Alright? Cheers, everybody. Let's get it in. Be grateful for what you have in your life right now, man. Like dead ass. Be grateful that you're allowed, you know, another day to do something for yourself, or to give forgiveness, or to ask for forgiveness. You know what I mean? Be grateful, because you have it better than someone else. Even though you might not think you do, you really do. Cheers. Let's go. Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah, boy. We out, man. Man, y'all have a good one. For real, for real. At any point that you like the video, make sure you smash that like button. For real, for real. Faded. I needed that after that. Peace. Can't even talk. Oh, sorry, I'm coughing on in the mic. My bad. Y'all have a good one. We out.